Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my Patriots game day cut crease winged eyeliner look. This could be adapted for any NFL team, except today I'm going to be using Go Patriots colors. You're going to want to start with either an eye primer or another tip, you could use concealer. Today I'm going to be using a unique concealer in velour, which is a little lighter color than my normal natural shade, just to brighten up my under eye area, but it also works as a great base for any eyeshadow look. Just make sure if you are going to use this color under your eyes and it's a little lighter than your own natural shade, that you go ahead and pull it down into a triangle for a more natural appearance that you can blend into your foundation. Once you've blended your concealer or applied your primer, I'm going to start with a navy eyeliner pencil to set the line for my cut crease. If you are going to use an eyeliner pencil to set the line, I definitely recommend that you have a sharpener handy so that you can get that line nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and draw the line above my own natural crease just a little bit, nice and slowly, so it's even and clean, starting at that inner corner of the eye, just slightly above the crease, very lightly bringing that line over towards the outer part of the eye, just like that. Once you've got those lines set, you're going to want to go ahead and, coming out on a natural angle from your lower lash line, we're going to go ahead and corner this off here and bring it right back in towards the inner part of the eye. You want it to become naturally tapered and a little bit thinner towards that inner part of the eye. I personally find it a little bit easier to draw the shape out before you fill the pigment in, just so that you know where it's going to go and you don't use too wide an area for when we start to blend the pigment. For the cut crease, I'm going to go ahead and use Cynical Pressed Shadow by Unique. You're going to want to use a nice thin brush so you have precision in your application. I'm going to go ahead and start at the outer lower part of my eye. You don't want a heavy concentration towards the inner part of your eye, so when you first put the brush down to fill in that area where we went ahead and drew our lines, you're going to want to make sure that you use the majority of the product towards the outer part of the eye so it's not too dark here. So we're going to go ahead and fill this in just to start, just like that. Once you have that initial area shaded, you're going to want to take a thin blending brush with stiff bristles, like this crease brush by Unique, and we're going to go ahead and work on fading and blending out the top part of this cut crease look here, just by windshield wipering across the top of the shadow that we filled in, so we get a more natural fade here at our brow bone area. Once you've done that initial blending of that transition area, if you wish, you can come back with a little more of the navy cynical pigment if you wish for this to be more dramatic, more pigmented. And you can layer and blend here until you're happy with the way that it looks. For the lid, I'm going to go ahead and use a really bright silver color called Brilliant out of Unique's Palette 5. I'm going to take the deluxe brush and I'm going to go ahead and pat the silver onto my lid here, making sure to really press the shadow into the skin so I don't experience a lot of fallout. And I'm going to go ahead and work that color in up into the point that I have drawn out that cut crease. In order to mimic the tail of the Patriot logo, I'm going to go ahead and use a red winged eyeliner. And in order to accomplish that look, I'm going to go ahead and take another thin brow brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and use a lip product so I can get the really intense red color. This is Curvaceous lip powder by Unique. I'm going to take some of it off of the sponge tip applicator onto my brush. I'm going to start with the wing, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a little bit of a space between where I cut the crease And where I want this winged eyeliner to lie, I'm gently gonna just pull the wing down towards my lid, just like that. Once you've lined out the remainder of your eye, if you want to clean up your wing, I recommend using a concealer brush and concealer, and you can come right along the edge and kind of drag it up like that, just to sharpen it and clean it up. You're gonna want to complete your look with your favorite mascara. You can add a little bit of that eyeliner onto the lower lash line, and voila, go Pats.